back. So, as you all know, at least if you watched the video, which you might not have, I know that video was released a little late at night, but I'll leave a link at the end to watch if you haven't. But if you don't know, I have been faking my death for the past 2 months. I had faked the whole thing, that whole shootout and stuff. If you watch that video very closely, you might notice that the guy covering his face with that like black sheet looked a lot like me. And also that the gun that was being pointed at me had an orange little tip at the end, which means that it wasn't a real gun. And there was a lot of other stuff, if you look at that, that would make you realize that it was faked. But yes, it was faked. I have been alive for the past 2 months, living in a basement in Maine. But I just wanted to say that I was glad to see that all of you were so worried about me. I hated to do that. If I didn't absolutely have to, I wouldn't have made you worry. But it's good to know you guys cared so much. Well, I got some likes on my video about my funeral, and Seth Lewis is dead. And I went up to 40 subscribers. I grew 5 more subscribers. Well, if you all don't like me on this show, I just want to point out that I'm going to be really quiet from now on, and I can't really afford to lose a subscriber. So please, if you've subscribed to me, please don't unsubscribe. I beg you. I'm really quiet. I mean, you might notice that some of my videos will pop up in your feed, and you'll get little like, hey, go watch this video, but I assure you, just after a little while it becomes quiet. That isn't anything that I can help. And I'm a very quiet YouTuber. Just stay subscribed to me is my point. Please, I just can't afford to lose a subscriber at this point. But I have some big plans for this rebirth, we will call it. I'm going to be releasing the hardest video that I have ever done in my entire time here. And I had a lot more time to work on it while I was down in that basement for 2 months with Father Martin. But I'm planning on doing that, and, well, actually, really, that is the big thing. But I'm also planning to complete Two Gentlemen of Verona. I'm sorry it's taken me so long with that, but with the amount of views that I'm getting for that, it's just harder to concentrate on it and make it a priority. Maybe if there was more of a community built around it, but it isn't worth it if I'm not getting views for it. So anyways, there's a lot more stuff planned. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about what happened afterwards, after apparently. The thing is, I don't remember much after I went to Maine and Gorman picked me up there. All the rest of that is kind of like just gone from me. All I can remember is me and Gorman laughing. I guess the emotion of the scene. I've watched the video a few times, but for some reason, I've heard people say there's some weird stuff in that video, but I've never been able to find it. I just see me and Gorman talking, I reveal the April Fool's Day prank, and then we go home. But I don't know, maybe there is something weird about that video. But regardless, I think that it's going to be okay now, and everything is back to normal.